The first thing you could do is look at your percentage and say, do I know what that is in its fraction form? I know what 50% is. 50% is the same as 1/2. And to find half of something, all I need to do is divide by 2. So to find 50% of £120, it's actually easier for me just to divide it by 2. £120 divided by 2 is £60. So 50% of £120 is the same as saying half of £120. 120 divided by 2 is £60. 10% is the same as 1/10. To find 1/10 of a number, I just have to divide it by 10. £120 divided by 10, shift the numbers once to the right over the decimal point, is £12. 10% of £120 is £12. 25% is the same as a quarter. To find a quarter of something, all you have to do is divide by 4. I prefer to halve it and halve it again. It's a nice mental way of doing it. So half of £120 is £60, half of £60 is £30. So 25% of £120 is a quarter, quarter of 120 is £30. 75% is the same as 3/4. Now, the easiest way to find 3/4 is to find 1/4 first by dividing by 4 and then multiplying that by 3 to turn that from 1/4 to 3/4. I've already done the dividing by 4. I already know that 1/4 or 25% is £30. I'll show you using the bar model whilst I'm here. Move the surfer out of the way. So if this number was worth £120, the first thing I did was I found 1/4 or 25% by dividing by 4, which was £30. And now I'm going to multiply that by 3 to turn it into 3/4 or 25, 50, 75%. And so divided by 4, 1/4 is £30. 30 times 3 means that 75% is £90. Last one, 1% is equivalent to, or the same as, 1/100th. To find 1/100th of a number, I just divide by 100. So 120 divided by 100. Divided by 10 is 12, and divided by 10 again is 1.2 or £1.20. These percentages are going to be useful when I look at some slightly harder percentages now. So I'm using known percentages to help me. So this time I'm going to want to find 60%, 90%, 5%, 30% and 35% of 120. And I can use these numbers to help me. Okay, so 60%. A couple of different ways I could choose to do this. There's different routes you can take to find out a percentage of a number. So for example, I know what 10% is. So I could just work out 6 lots of 10%. Or I could actually find 50%. I know what 50% is, I know what 10% is. So I could combine 50% and 10%. I'm going to do both. So 10% I know of £120 is £12. So 10% is £12. 6 lots of 10% will give me 60%. So 12 times 6 is £72. So that is 60%. I'll try it the other way. I'll try combining 50% and 10%. These add up to 60%. 50%, half of 120 was £60. 10% was £12. 60 plus 12, add them together, I get £72. 90%, I would calculate 90% by taking 100%, which is the whole number, which is £120, subtracting 10%. 100 take away 10 is 90%. So I know that 10% is £12, and I can solve this mentally. 120 take away 10 is 110, take away the 2 is £108. 5%. 5% is just half of 10%. I know 10% of £120 is £12. So very simply, 5% must be half of this number here. Half of 5%, 10% is 5%. Half of £12 is £6. 30%. Okay, different strategies I could use, but this time I'm going to do similar to what I did in the first sum. I'm going to take 10% and times it by 3 to turn it into 30%. Okay, 10% of £120 is £12. 12 times 3 is £36. Now, finally, 35%. We're getting slightly tricky here, but actually, how would I divide up 35%? How would I break it down? I would actually look at it and go, right, well, to find 35%, I would work out 30%, and I would work out 5%, and then I would combine them together. I'd add them together. And I've already worked out 30% and 5%. I already know that 30% from above is £36. And I already know that 5% is £6. So now if I add the 30 and 5% together, it'll give me 35%, which is £42. Okay, time for some tricky percentages. We're going to be finding 6%, 11%, 31%, 12.5% of £360. And I've already prepared some fractions in advance. I know 10% of £360 is £36. Half of 10% is 5%, so 5% must be £18. 1%, 360 divided by 100 is £3.60. 50%, so half of 360 is £180. 25% is half of 50%, so I halved 180 to get £90. And 75% is 3/4, 3 lots of 25%, so 3 lots of £90 is £270. Okay, so how am I going to combine these? I am going to look at 6%. What can I use? Oh, if I were to break down 6%, I would say it's 5% and 1%. So I'm going to combine. 5% of £360 is £18. And 1% is £3.60. I could do this mentally, but I'll add the zeros in just to help. And £18 plus £3.60 is 18, 19, 20, £21.60. 5% and 1% give me 6%, which is £21.60. 11%, I can combine that by using 10% and 1%. 10% is of £360 is £36. I could find 1% by using £3.60. And combine. I'm going to do it mentally this time because I add the 3 is £39 and 60p. That gives me £39 and 60 pence. So 11% made up from 10% and 1% gives me 11%, which is £39 60 pence. 31%. Right, this time I'm going to use 10%. I'm going to use 3 lots of 10%. And I'm going to use the 1%. Okay, so 3 lots of 10%. 10% is £36. So I'm going to do 3 lots of £36. That makes 3 lots of 3 is 90 and 3 lots of 6 is 18. So that makes £108. And 1% I know is still £3.60. Try and keep my place value. And now I can add these together because I know 30%, 3 lots of 10%, 30% is £108. 1% is £3.60. If I add those up, The 3 makes £111, 60 pence. 12.5%. Loads of different ways you could go there. You could find 10%. You could use 1% and double it to find 2%. And then you could halve 1% to find 0.5%. And then you could combine all those together. But the easiest way is actually to look at what is double 12.5%. Double 12.5 is 25%. And I know what 25% is, so I'm going to actually use my 25% and halve it to turn that into 12.5%. So 25% is £90. So if I divide that by 2, that tells me that 12.5% is £45. Here's 4 more trickier percentages: 76%, 93%, 44% and 99% of £360. Have a go yourself, pause the video and then resume play and see if you agree with me. Now I need to be careful here because I'll lose a bit of room when I'm trying to work these out using the felt pen, so I'll try and condense it a little bit. How will I work out 76%? I would break that up into 75% and 1% and combine these two together. I know from my previous working out, 75% of £360 is £270. And I know 1% is £3.60. I can add my place value in there just to keep things going and combine these together to make 76%. If I add these together, and I can do this mentally, £273, 60 pence. 93%. I would calculate this. I would work out 90% as a separate number, and I would work out 3% as a separate number. I'll work out 90% first, and the way I would do 90%, I could try and times 10% by 9 lots of 10%. I'm actually going to take 10% away from the whole number, the 100%. So to work out 90%, I'm going to do 360, which is the whole number, 100%, subtract your 10%, which is £36, giving me, take away the 30 is 330, take away the 6 is £324. So that's my 90%. I want to work out 3%. And to do that, I'm going to work out 3 lots of 1%, and 1% is £3.60. So I can do this mentally. 3 lots of £3 is £9, 3 lots of 60p is £1.80, and it gives me, combine them, £10.80. So 3% is £10.80. Combine them together, I'm going to add 90% and 3%. Again, I could do this mentally because I'll add the £10, which is 334. So I'm going to be calculating 93%. I'll do this in another pen just to make it clearer. So I'm going to work out 93% is £334 and 80 pence. 44%, how would I do that? I could work out 40%. I could do that by doing 4 lots of 10%. I'm going to actually take away 10% from 50%, and I'm going to work out 4%. And again, I could do that 4 lots of 1%, but I'm actually going to take away 1% from 5%. So to work out 40%, I'm literally going to do 50%, take away 10%. 50% is £180, 10% is £36. So £180, take away £36, take away the 30 is 150, take away the 6 is £144. I'll do 4% in a different colour pen, just to try and break things up, make it a bit clearer. 4%, I'm going to do 5%, subtract 1% to work out my 4%. 5% is £18. 1% is £3.60. 18 take away 3 is 15. £15 take away 60p is £14.40. I'm running out of room. Now I can combine the 40% and the 4%. 40% is 144. Add the £14 is 158. So that gives me an answer of £158.40. Luckily, I don't need as much room for my 99%, because simply for 99%, how would you do it? I would do 100% subtract 1%. So 100% of the number is £360. Subtract my 1%, which is £3.60. Take away the larger number first, so take away the £3 is 357. Take away the 60p is £356.40. How did you do? I'm going to explore one more strategy now. I've seen another teacher talk about how they teach their pupils to multiply the percentage by the quantity first and then divide by 100. And the reason this works is because 60% as a decimal is 0.6, so it's 100 times smaller. And of course, of can also be looked at as being multiplied by. So you're basically dividing this by 100, 0.6 times £120. But we can do the multiplying first and then divide by 100 afterwards. And you might like it. The teacher said that actually their pupils are a lot more accurate with finding percentages of quantities, and for sometimes it's a lot less working out. So see what you think. Try it after this. So 60% of or times £120. I'm going to multiply first. So I'm going to use my significant numbers. 6 times 12 is 72. And make it 10 100 times bigger. Larger, I should say. So 60% times £120 is 7,200. And then I need to divide it by 100. So divide it by 10 makes it 720. Shift the numbers to the right again. Divide it by 10 again is £72. So 7,200. So I multiplied and then divided by 100 and I got £72. And that is correct. 60% of £120 is £72. Not much working out there, is there? And actually that's quite nice. Sometimes you may feel, oh, this actually works really well. It's quite nice and simple. All I'll do is multiply these two together and then I'll divide by 100. May be good for you, it may not work for you. Try the other strategies that I've explored. Okay, I'll do one again. Try it with this one, see if it works for you. This may not work for every percentage either. Sometimes you may just want to use other strategies for different percentages of quantities. But I'm going to do one more. 35% of £120. 35% as a decimal is 0.35. And of is the same as saying multiplying. So we're basically going to multiply 35 by 120 and then make it 100 times smaller. So I'm going to use long multiplication this time because I know that a fair few pupils will resort to using a formal strategy for solving this. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. I always carry underneath. People carry in different places. And 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 1 is 6. That gives me 600. And then I use my 0, my magic 0 for place value. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3. And then there's my two products. So I add them together to find the sum. 0, 0, 12, and 4. So 120 multiplied by 35 is 4,200. I now need to divide this number by 100 because I've multiplied and I divide by 100 Divided by 10 is 420. Divided by 10 again is £42. And I know that's correct. 35% of 120 is £42. If you like the look of that, maybe it's less working out. And like I say, if you like the look of that, give it a go. You may find actually this strategy always works for you and you'll always use it. You may find sometimes you'll use it because you prefer it, sometimes you use other strategies. But I like the look of it. It may increase accuracy of solving, but it's worth giving it a go.